Stories about people crossing the border between Texas and Mexico have faded from the headlines, but KXAN has discovered some state officials want a surge to stay in effect for almost another year.
The operation is meant to protect you, but will also cost you more money. As Lieutenant Governor David Dewhurst plans to step down in 2 months, he tells us his final priority will be making sure the surge continues through at least August. Dewhurst has proposed using something called state budget execution, meaning officials would shift portions of the current budget to spend on something else, in this case, the border surge. By the state's latest estimate, that could mean spending another $150 million. KXAN's Josh Hinkle sat down with Dewhurst for details.
What do you intend to do to make sure that the future legislature, the one that comes here in 2015, continues the work that you and the Senate have already started?
I intend to remind our legislators that just look what happens when we tell the other side, the bad guys, when we're going to withdraw. If we withdraw too quickly from the border, all the good we've done, the almost $1 billion of Texas money we've spent is all wasted, because it'll be business as usual for them. We've got to continue the surge. That's why last week I met with Governor Perry's staff to talk about continuing the surge through this fiscal year. That's as long as we can under statute. And I'm talking with our legislators to keep continuing our surge, to show the federal government we're not going away, to shut down illegal immigration and drug trafficking and then human trafficking.
What has Governor Perry responded to you?
I believe that he's supportive of what I'm proposing. I'm optimistic that at the end of the day, we're going to build on what we've done and not stop and let the bad guys go back and have business as usual.
We've already heard there could be a record number of border-related bills filed this legislative session, which begins in January. This weekend, watch State of Texas in depth when Dewhurst tells Josh who he might support in the upcoming presidential election and why he might consider running again for public office himself. That's Sunday morning at 8:30, right before NBC's Meet the Press.